Hello, and welcome back to another weekly cosmic download. We have just seen in a wonderful big full moon last Friday, Scorpio full moon, but on the same day was also May Day. It was also the peak of spring. So much going on astrologically, big energy in the air. So let's see what's in store for us this week. With that, I shall set the intention, seeking guidance, wisdom, truth, to help us to move through this coming week with clarity, with confidence, knowing deeply within ourselves what is right for us and what the next step should be, helping us to make better decisions and take the action that is required. Let's see. Oh, that one's jumped out nicely. Vanishing Mirror, Ego Sublimation. There you are. You can pause the video here. Closer look. Or keep listening. Let's see what it says. Vanishing Mirror. Ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgement, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. We are all products of our conditioning. So remember that this is part of the human experience. Yet you are not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect. Even if it appears ambitious, it is too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself this way, you become a servant of the ego. It edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? Nothing less is required of you now. In this moment, let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation, in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? Wowzers. Okay, so if you want to stop there and pause the video, the audio, and maybe take some time just to feel into what those words said, maybe go back, rewind it, listen to it again, what jumps out for you, then please do so. Otherwise, keep listening if you would like a bit more guidance, and I will share with you what has jumped out for me. I think overall what I'm getting is this big shake-up, this call to really show up in a very different way, boldly. And a new identity really is what it's asking us, to not play small. I love this message. I feel it's very poignant for me right now, and I hope it is for the many of you tuning in. It's really a simple message, isn't it? At least it feels that way to me, about changing our identity. Who we have been up until this point is not the same person that's going to get us to the next chapter, to the next stage. And last couple of weeks has very much been about rewriting, starting a brand new chapter, rewriting who we want to be, moving forward with greater boldness, greater courage. But I think this is a really nice reminder to check the things that we have maybe set into action, those dreams, those goals, those big, bold steps that maybe we've begun to start taking. Are they truly big enough? As it says here, even if it appears ambitious, it's still too narrow. Isn't that so true? Because out of the fear, out of maybe feeling self-righteous, so it can go both ways. Maybe we feel like we've done everything now already, right? The overconfidence, I've got nothing new to do, nothing more to accomplish, no new territory to traverse. But more often than not, it's the fear. It's the fear of being judged, the fear of failing, the fear of it just not going the way we would like it to go, really, not achieving the outcome that we desire, and what then that we make that to mean about ourselves. And because of that, even though we may have big goals and dreams and desires, and maybe you've begun to get really clear on what that is for you over the last few weeks, and if not, then, you know, let this be an invitation to revisit that. Is it truly big enough? Because this is asking us to dissolve all of that, to become a new person, to put on a new identity, so that we can step into our full potential. And for me, this is really good timing. For the last few days, have been really getting clear about what I want to create this year and where I'm putting my energy for the home, but also for the business. And as soon as this came up and I've read this now, I can't deny, I think there's been areas where I have maybe held back, played it a little bit safe, or would have played it a little bit safer. It's not too late for me to still take those steps. I think this is very much that invitation to go for that big goal, for that big dream, and not feel like I'm not capable, like to really see what kind of person would achieve those goals and those dreams. Who do I need to be? Because I'm not the same Dharmi today that I was 6 months ago or 12 months ago, and certainly not 4 years ago, before I started this business. So I've come so far, and I've grown and evolved and morphed in the ways that I've needed to at every step and at every stage to be able to move forward. So who do I need to be to make a success of that next stage? What kind of person would I need to be? What identity is she embodying? And when I was reading the words, what came to my mind is actually, I think I want to draw it. I like to draw. I'm very visual, so I think I want to get to maybe have a bit of fun with Pinterest, or just even sketch some things out as well. I also, I've done this a long time ago. I have a very strong, clear vision of my future self. But what I haven't done, I put her together many years ago, when I first started this journey of transformational work. But I haven't gone back to tweak her and see if she does need any little changes and alterations as I have changed. Yes, here, when you focus too much on yourself, we remove the magic of possibility that is so very true, that it's asking us to, whatever it is we're creating and doing, it's not about us. It's not about what it looks like on us, how it might fare for us. It's about what we're putting out there. If we shift that focus, that's so key, then we really are opening up for so much potential and possibility. Looking in the mirror, only seeing what you see now. This is where reflection work comes, not literally mirror reflection. I mean, reflection, reflecting back on your past. This is where this is so powerful, because when we do that work, we're able to see just how far we've come, which then gives us a track record to say, well, if I've accomplished all that and I've done this and I've done that, and look how far I've come and I've achieved all of these things, then I can achieve the next set of things that I'm putting ahead in front of me. Soften your definition of self. Move beyond the veil of into your potential. A magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. I like that line. Who could you be? Now, who do you see reflected back at you? Nothing less is required of you now in this moment. Let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. Scary but exciting. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say on that. Other than, as it says here, don't be too rigid or fixated on who you think you are right now, because you're always changing, you're always growing. So who do you need to be? Who do you think you need to be to step into those next areas of your goals and your dreams and your desires? Because if we do only see ourselves for who we are right now in front of us, then we're just going to create more of the same. We're not really going to be moving forward. And what a shame that would be, because we have so much more capability in each and every one of us. Eek, I feel like saying, because although that's really exciting and encouraging and supportive, that is also pushing me even further. I thought I was already on the edge of my comfortable growth with the things that I have put into motion this year. And I am. I'm doing new things. But now I feel that little mischievous voice of the universe sort of nudging me and saying, a little bit more, Dharmi, go on. What's the worst that can happen? A little bit more, go for it. I think I'm going to have fun with this, a bit of journaling and drawing tonight. Okay, here's the card again for you to have a look at. Please do let me know how this has landed for you, what your thoughts are. Okay, until next week. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.